Hi everyone, it's Thomas Merritt here from the number 12 car running in the BRSEC Fiesta Junior Championship. I just wanted to put this video together for you guys to show my race one at Croft from last weekend. It was very challenging due to changing weather conditions, but overall I think we maximised on everything we could and did a really good job. So I just wanted to share this with you guys as I think it was really action-packed and filled, and I hope you enjoy. So we're just pulling out the assembly area now on the formation lap. We only had one formation lap at Croft, so it was important to get some tyre temperature in the car, but we didn't want to get too much as we were on wet tyres on a drying circuit. So we didn't want to overheat the tyres, as obviously these would have to last us through the race, through the 15-minute race, which was obviously quite difficult. But you can just see here everyone in front on the slick tyres just weaving. We're giving a little bit of weaving just to get a little bit of front temperature, as we don't want to be going into the first corner completely stone cold, but we didn't want to warm them up over like massively, because that would have done no good to the tyres and we probably would have dropped off a lot quicker than we did. As you can see, the wipers are on, so the rain was coming, but unfortunately that didn't stay with us through the whole 15 minutes. That stopped literally just after the green flag lap, so we were very unfortunate in that case. But yeah, I mean, we took a gamble. Everyone else was on slicks. I think we did well with what we had, so I was really happy with the performance. You can just see here going through the S's, Jensen in front, just trying to get lots and lots of tyre temperature. We're doing a little bit, like I said, but again, not massively, because we just didn't want to overheat. Just through here, just driving it nice and slowly on the green flag lap, just thinking through different scenarios of what could happen on the opening lap, where people, car placement, etc. Just coming into the final complex now. This is when the nerves start to build. This is when you really look forward to the race. As you can see, quite a bit of tyre weaving, just because we seeing that the rain's coming down a bit heavier, so I was thinking this could be it, but yeah, unfortunately it didn't. You can just see it just getting that final bit of weaving in. Just coming into the final complex now. Felt really good about this one. We qualified in 6th place, so we were looking pretty strong going into the race. Just coming into the final corner now. People really starting to get a little bit of tyre temperature. I'm just doing a little bit. Turning in for the final corner now. Just following the cars in front. We slow down now just to find our grid spot. Just coming up here. So we go off to the left. So feeling good about this one. So I was anxious to see what we could do. So yeah, let's get into it. So as you can see here, we're just lining up for the grid. Select first gear, get on the handbrake, anxious for the race to start. The red lights go on, they go off fairly quickly actually. So as you can see, the pole sitter not getting away very well. But we had a pretty decent launch going through the middle of the pole sitter and this red car, getting up the inside into turn 1. I wanted to be on the inside just to prevent being on the outside, as that's where accident can happen. So we're already up into 4th place. As you can see, 2nd place has gone through the gravel. We go in, see the slide ahead, so I'm thinking, what can we maybe do down the back straight? Through the chicane, we just have to back out of it here because I'm kind of blindsided to where the barriers are. Quite a bit of understeer, as you can see, because obviously these tyres are already starting to overheat as we're on the wets. Coming down the back straight now, we're getting a really good run on the car in front. We're just trying to maximise where this wet tyre life is, because obviously these are going to die out fairly quickly and the guys in front and behind are going to have a good advantage on me. Getting a really good exit out of this hairpin, pulling up alongside my teammate. Didn't really want to do anything too silly here, so as you see going into the S's, just have a little back out of it as it's first lap, and we just wanted to get good championship points on the board and not have an accident. Coming down into the kink now, into sunny in and sunny out, so keep it flat through the kink, down into 3rd. Just staying with the leaders at the moment, but I knew this wasn't going to be too long lived. Through this corner, but unfortunately we couldn't really maximise on the wet tyre life. It's coming out of here, the safety car come out for a incident on lap 1 at turn 1. So again, this was really frustrating for us because we needed to really maximise the tyres, but we couldn't under safety car. So going into the final complex now, I'm thinking about the restart and how we can potentially maximise that. Yeah, I was just thinking about kind of where the tyres are good compared to the others and where the tyres are going to slowly die off eventually. But overall, really good start, going from 6th to 4th. Really happy with that. So I was just anxious to get the safety car over and done with and get back to good running. So yeah, only one lap this lasted, so this wasn't the end of the world for us. So yeah, let's see what we can do on the restart. Car was feeling really good. Tyres felt nice for that opening lap, so I was feeling really good about the race, and this could have potentially been my first podium. So yeah, really excited at the moment. So as you can see here, the leader's gone extremely early on the safety car restart, going into the final complex. Me in 3rd place got caught out just a little bit, but we haven't lost too much time. Just wanted to maximise these tyres on the restart, as I knew the people in front would have had cold tyres and would have struggled with grip, so we were really looking to gain maybe a few more positions. But as you can see, the tyres are really going off now, so I was thinking more about what was behind me rather than in front of me. Still trying to maximise on the people in front and still trying to maximise this tyre life, but yeah, like I said before, these tyres are really starting to go off through turn 1 now, using lots of the road on exit into turn 2, get it in nice and early, back on full throttle, through the chicane, so we're flat through here, keep it pinned, get right up close to the barriers, through the second one, back onto the main straight, up to 4th gear, following the cars in front, just trying to stay in their slipstream, as I knew that wouldn't have been for much longer. Just trying to maximise and stay with them for as long as possible, because I knew the people behind would have been coming at me. Alfie, Garford does not go up the inside here. We managed to hold on for one more lap, going up to 4th gear, approaching the S's now. Keep it absolutely full throttle through here, get up right close to that barrier, and right up close to the second barrier, keep it absolutely full throttle. On the outside curb, full throttle, through the kink. And now we go down to 3rd gear, little break into sunny in, then keep it back on the throttle for sunny out, using all the road through the middle part, as that would just open up the sunny out for us. Use the curb on exit, up to 4th gear, going into the final complex, nice and late braking down to 3rd, maximise the concrete on the inside, back on the throttle, and then down to 2nd gear for the last 2 corners. Really maximise the inside curve, then back on the throttle nice and early, back over to the right, and then heavy braking for the final corner, as it was quite a tight hairpin. As you can see here, just trying to cover off the inside from the people behind, because I had 2 cars behind us who were very quick and very good in the championship. So we wanted to keep them behind for as long as possible, as I knew if they got past me any sooner, they probably would have been gone and would have stopped us from having a chance. Down to 3rd gear for the first corner again, maximise the inside curve and back out. As you can see, the car was quite stiff at the rear, so we were getting quite a bit of bouncing through turn 1 and 2. But again, maximising the throttle here, through the chicane, get right close to the barriers, and then again up to 4th gear. As you can see, we've really dropped off the leaders now. They just had so much more grip than me and so much more confidence in the car. Unfortunately, we do get overtaken here, but it's not the end of the world. Just trying to stay with them. We get pushed out onto the grass a little bit on the exit here, but it's not the end of the world, like I said. I mean, we tuck back in, just try and stay with these guys. I've got another very quick kiddie behind me, so just staying with these guys through the S's, trying to maximise with the draft behind. Again, these people, like I said before, are very quick, so just trying to stay with them now, as I knew we could possibly just follow them through. Again, you can see the confidence they've got back on the throttle here. We just had to overselect, because 1, we didn't want to run into the back of him, and 2, the tyres, I just had so much loss of front end grip. It was quite hard to drive and very challenging. So again, we go into the final complex now, brake down to 3rd, following the car in front, and now fortunately he goes deep into the second to last corner, basically just running off onto the grass. So we again back up into 3rd in class, 4th overall, just trying to hold on from the people behind. But like I said before, really good. And that would be another lap of Croft circuit, coming home in 4th overall and 3rd in class. My first ever podium in Fiesta Juniors, which I was extremely happy about.